It's your boy Prince of Pain. These are our models of the week, and this is Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio. Hey, it's your boy Pop Prince of Pain, aka Big Poppy, aka Chemo Sabi, aka Chico Stick. Another season of Pop Radio. I've been gone about 2-3 months for a season. I'll be to let y'all know a little bit in the show why I've been gone, what I've been doing, where we will be taking this season. This season you will see new faces, new hosts, new guests, new models, a lot more spotlights, a lot of new hot topics of the week. You will get the best of the best. We gave y'all for 4 years one of the only shows that during the week gives you not only artist spotlights but models of the week. I bring you guys positive people doing positive things throughout the city of Chicago, and we get it popping here at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio. I want to give a big salute before I get to my sponsors. Number one, Mr. Earl Winfrey here at Intellectual Radio for putting up with my crap. Let me go and sit down for a season here and there, understanding that number one, I'm an artist. And sometimes I have to do artist stuff, So I appreciate you, Earl, for having me and let me take the time off that I need sometimes, take care of my business. So we here for another season to take care of some more business. Pop Radio is all about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture. So, you're going to get some dope new hosts that it's an upgrade this month. I found a few ladies. One of them going to be representing Michigan. She's going to drive all the way from South Bend. Her name is Elena. And she's a very positive person to give you guys topics from not only fitness and acting and but maybe anxiety and things that are occurring and things that maybe Pop don't pay attention to that. That's why I bring the ladies and I keep it popping around here. They say the girls bring the boys to the yard, so I'm going to make sure I keep me some top flight girls around me. You know what I'm saying? Also, I got one of Cannon's, shout out to Cannon Montana as well, always holding me down on the visuals, on the videos, and we're going to get to all that in a minute. But she referred to me, one of the Latinas from Waukegan named Nana. So Nana probably going to be joining us next week with some flavors. Well, we're going to get some promo done this week. And out of Indiana, Hammond, Indiana, anybody in tune with DJ Cristal, she'll be with us next week as well. It's our first day back. I got a lot to talk about. Number one thing, I do want to send a special salute to the ones that were here with us last season, and we did rock out. We had Naomi Lucci, we had world star hip hop comedian, the white dude, the crazy white dude, Kush Poppy. We had Chicago legends like Go Hard. We had B-Lo. We had forever legend Hypno Carlito, K Valentine, Swag De Niro, Cuban Link, B Hype. And anybody else I missed, I appreciate you guys for rocking with Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio, for coming through here and reckoning with me on Wednesdays and being a part of the family. I got some clothing sponsors. I want to send a big shout out to All Out Records, All Out Clothing and Apparel. They're always holding me down, if not one way with clothing or another. They're supporting one of my movements, or even jumping on planes and taking Texas trips and stuff like that. Another one of my proud sponsors and dope clothing designers in the city of Chicago, that's also a movement that does positive things, is Chi-Town Down for Life. So make sure to, check them out and, spend some money with their clothing. Street Level Youth Media is one of my positive programs and sponsors. And along with that, we're going to send a big special shout out to my general sponsors that really, really pay the bills, which is Chicago Lead Alliance, all the way in California, Rivas Empire. They've been doing a lot for me with me coming back and taking a break from the radio and going back and doing a World Star project of the Chico stick, which I will be talking about later. So salute to California for believing in me and, saying, Pop, go make them million or 2 million in streams for us. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Horace Music, World Star Hip Hop, College Kid for throwing me on their vlog site this month. And that's pretty much it right now for intro. I do want to take a quick moment and this little intro by sending condolences, man, to the whole Jessica Dulce family. Jessica was just through here right before I went off the air, Model of the Week. She had some music. She even freestyled up here. I was trying to show her some love. She worked over there at Debbie's joint at Ocean's Gentlemen's Club, which is also one of my sponsors. And, I try to show her some love, and I look up this week. She had an asthma attack or something from what I hear. All those who love Jessica, supported her, it's this Saturday, 4 p.m. at 2600 North Cicero, which is at the Visitation. It's Saturday, the 4th, 4 p.m. at Alvarez Funeral Home. Right now, I want to do a moment of silence for Jessica, and we're going to be right back after this little break right here. It's your boy Prince of Pain, a.k.a. Pop, a.k.a. Big Poppy, Kimo Sabi, Chico Stick. This season, new season, Wednesday nights. Models, 2 pictures, ChicagoLead@gmail.com. Professional now, no little Snapchat filters and all that good stuff. Artists trying to get your music out there, want a campaign, 3 minutes and under, clean, no profanity. Let's get it. We back on Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio. You were just listening to Reese, a 3-piece, and your boy Prince of Pain, Addicted to the Money. Check out the video. It's out there. Hannah Montana made it. Yes, she did. She might redo it, but, it was one of them projects, man. I've been so busy working all year. Salute to Hannah Montana for holding me down on all the projects we do, sometimes rushed or not. She just really killed it. We did a new joint that I'm going to display and play for y'all later on. It's on World Star Hip Hop called Chico Stick. Chicago producer Dirty Sock produced that. Chicago legend. Been making cuts with Twist and Do or Die. Their main bangers, so it was an honor, man, not only to work with Dirty Sock on that. I've been working with Dirty Sock since I've been in the game, so that was cool. Lonnie Pop of Chicago was the video vixen. It did over 1 million numbers on World Star Hip Hop in less than 10 days. So Cannon put in work. I think actually on that project, Cannon, I kidnapped her physically for 24 hours, and she stood at my house like 24 hours just editing. Her and her significant other spent the night that night. And, yeah, she worked. I think Cannon was with me a week, shooting that week. So salute to Cannon on that. Salute to Jay's Photography, who's back for another wonderful season of wonderful pictures. All the pictures that you see on the Instagram page, on the Facebook page, that's Jay's work when it comes to the radio content. You'll see her little stamp on the corner. If not, I'll tag her. Man, make sure you stay connected this month. Like I said, I got 2 wonderful ladies coming next week. One of them is Nana, the other one's DJ Cristal and Elena. So no, wait a minute, I got 3 lovely ladies, new topics, okay. So why Pop was gone for a season? It's real simple. The beginning of the year, I got overwhelmed, man. Really, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. Whoever been rocking with me for 4 years knows that one thing: I'm an artist before anything, And when I'm trying to get artists trying to do, I'm doing too much for other artists who really don't appreciate the platform, and I'm getting lost in the sauce and concentrating on other people's stuff instead of, I had to take a break, and my team and I said, let's work on some joints. Like I said, salute to Revi's Empire in Cali. They jumped behind me not only on the Chico Stick project that I just dropped, but Sully said, you know what, let's rock it out for the winter. I already got another joint dropping with Cold Heart, A Crucial Conflict. Song is done. You know, we just got to shoot the video next month sometime. Same kind of flavor, Latin dance beat, and we speak in English. You know what I'm saying? I was busy this year, and I had not only an opportunity to work with Cold Heart, A Crucial Conflict on a joint. That's my brother, so salute to the whole flick. But I got a chance at the beginning of the year to go to Indiana. Cuban Link hasn't dropped an album in a while, quite some time. So I was locked up with him in the studio for about a week. And I was able to bless his album that's going to be dropping soon. I toured with him. We did the Chicago Latino Yacht Fest. So pretty much I had to work on my artistry, you know. While I was in Indiana, I got to tour with DMX. I was on DMX's Dark and Hell is Hot tour, so that was fun. Beginning of the year, we kicked it off. We took a show with Twister for New Year's. We took another show the month after that with Cameron. Salute to Chris and By a Thread Promotions for always hitting me up, you know, for anything that he has locally going on. Salute to all the Chicago DJs, man. All the brother and sister radio stations that rock with me and my music. Salute to, you know, everybody doing something positive in the city of Chicago. Like I said, I had to take some time off and show people that you can come from nothing and not only do one thing. It's all about how you balance it out. You know, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a radio station, whether it's your artistry. And sometimes you even got to rebuild, and no salt to nobody, but sometimes stuff don't make, sometimes what's cost efficiency to you, somebody ain't appreciating like that, you know? So you always got to step it up, keep your energy right, rock with the people who appreciate you and believe in you, you know. I seen something today, man. I helped somebody out. You know, I'm a hustler, so if I see one of my brothers is hurting and he asks me for some cash, I'm gonna show him probably how to get that cash and even help him get it legally before, you know, I give him the cash myself, you know, because I work hard for the money. You know, you heard what I said? Addicted to the money. You hear me? I love the money. You know, I got bills like everybody else got bills. So, you know, I was like, you know, my man's hurting, but man, I know somebody that could use him because he's kind of talented at what he do to help him get some bread, right? So I plugged him, you know. My man started making some bread, you know what I'm saying? But now, he's gone all the time. You know, he was telling me his girl was complaining all the time. He had to get out the house before he ripped her head off or she ripped his head off. And he was broke and she was talking about how broke he was. So I said, I'm going to help him out. You know, so now he's starting to get a little bread, smell good, looking good and whatnot, this and that and the other. Now she talking about, you know, you always gone. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never got no time. You was just talking about him a month ago, talking about how he was broke, how he, you know, his breath might even stank a little bit, you know, and it's crazy, you know. She ain't even working, to tell you the truth, you know. So sometimes it's about what you got around you, man. If you got people picking you up and rocking with you on the broke day and when your spirits is down, them the same people you need around you when you up and you conquering the world. You know what I'm saying? I want to give another shout out. I don't know if I said them enough. You got Duke, man, at Street Level Youth Media, after school programs. Get these kids off the street. They teach kids everything about the camera. They teach the kids everything about Pro Tools, how to engineer music. And after school free program, they take them up all the way to like 23 years old. So if you are a single parent, little mama, you know, and you got a scrub baby daddy, or you know, you a one man, you know, family, and you know she's a sleaze bucket, and you got to do it all by yourself. Man, Street Level Youth Media, they right there on Ashton with Bass here. The kids are super dope. You don't want to, that's a place you want to involve your kids at. I know how hard the streets of Chicago is. So that's pretty much what my season went. I got some more for y'all. I got new girls, I got new models, and I will be here to sauce it up every Wednesday night because this is what I do. I love to sit around beautiful ladies and ask them questions and stuff like that. I love to be a platform. Earl gave me a responsibility here at Intellectual Radio a long time ago, which was to be one of the only Puerto Ricans to come up in here and sauce it the way I sauce it. From being a poet to being a community movement to being a crazy rap rock star or whatever, he rocked with me. So I have a responsibility to do what I took on at the beginning. To maintain the show of awareness, empowerment, education, and culture, and stay within my guidelines too. I can't be getting too crazy, and that's what it's all about. You got to respect everybody's lanes and everybody's professionalism. And so what if that person getting a little money? Don't hate on them. Let them get that money. So what? That girl over there, she got that gig, and you ain't get that gig. Your blessing gonna come. So if we spread a lot more love, I follow the love. That's what I try to do. If I see the hate over there, I'm gonna take my butt over there with some love at it. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Let's try to spread some more love. As far as topics, I really don't have any hot topics this week, other than the message that I bring. The message that I bring is we got a new season again. I got some new girls that's gonna bring you some dope, interesting, kind of fun, saucy topics. I will tell you that the website is up and running, Pop Radio Worldwide. Our link is on my personal website, which is princeofpain.com. I want you guys to check that out. I want you guys to not only check out Pop Radio Worldwide, Caliente Radio, and don't forget the Caliente Radio, because sometimes I feature Latino artists. Like I got Latina models in the house today. But also go to intellectualradio.com. I want you to take a look at the selection that we have of not only my show, but there's like 80-something other plus shows where they're either... You want to give me a quick rundown, Earl? Wall Street shows. He's got sports shows. He's got comedy shows. And just become a part of the Intellectual Radio family. Like the Facebook page. Follow the Instagram page. Pop Radio Worldwide is our Instagram page. We going to be right back after this little music break. I'm going to give y'all the new Chico stick. I'm going to give y'all some chiquitas that I got in the building. And we going to do the models of the week one time. It's your boy Prince of Pain. Be right back after this music break. Turn me up, Specs. Let's go, Sock. We back. Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio. Those just tuning back in. New season, new faces, new hosts, new models, new topics. Let's get it. It's that time of models of the week. And like I promised y'all, I got some dope models for y'all in the building today. Number one in the building, Miss Carolina. Come on in, honey. Every week I'm looking for models, y'all. Pop Radio Worldwide at gmail.com. Send me 2 professional pictures, daytime phone number, and be featured as one of our beautiful models of the week. Carolina, y'all, I'm going to interview you, every single one of them. Y'all going to know when you go book them. Y'all going to get to know if they like tacos or something tonight. But we're going to have some fun, man, here at Models of the Week at Intellectual Radio. Next, on the Intellectual Radio runway, we got Miss J. And all the ladies are exclusive, like I tell y'all. Shout out to Trip too, man. Trip called me about some of these girls sometimes work with Trip from Trip Entertainment, and if it hasn't been 1 or 2 coming through here, it's always what's the other RJ? What's RJ's
RJ Oliver.
RJ Oliver's always working with dope companies and dope models. Salute to Trip. Salute to RJ Oliver. Next beautiful lady on the runway, Miss Sin right here, y'all. And again, I'm gonna let y'all know where you can book them at. Tell you a little bit about their social media. What brought them to Pop Radio. And if they like watermelon, they like peaches. I don't know what I'm gonna ask them today. They like pasteles. They like pata guayaba or something, you know. But let's make some noise, man, for all my beautiful ladies and models. Y'all come on back in and sit down. Make some noise for yourselves. And that's what we do around here at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, IR Radio. Miss Jane in the building right now. Yeah. How you feeling, Jane?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Pretty
nice
good.
Outside.
You're looking fabulous.
Safe ride.
You're looking fabulous.
Thank you.
You're one of our lovely models of the week. I did see your modeling work from Trip, so that's why I sent Trip a shout out and salute. He did some some dope photography on that. I know you got new pictures coming.
Yes.
I know you got new work coming.
Yes.
I know you do other stuff like sports massages. Let me tell you something. What was
I'm
it?
a busy person.
I came back from out of town, and I hit her up. It was not long ago. I came off tour, and my back was cramped. Jay came right through, boom, boom, with the professional chair. I mean, not the chair, the whole table. You know, Jay's dope. Book her for your modeling. Like I said, she's certified and she does massages. I chose you to be one of my models. How does it make you feel to be up here and be one of the models?
Actually feels pretty good. I got ready at 1 o'clock today. Didn't have to be here till 6.
Tell me some of the things in your background, in your profile. So number one, tell us your nationality. Where you come from?
I am Puerto Rican and black. I'm from the south side of Chicago.
Yeah. Tell me some of your passions. What you like to do?
Well, I am a mom, so my daughter is my passion. She's a 3-year-old. And then when I'm not with her, I'm busy. I'm always working. I have a full-time job. I do massage, like you said. And I do modeling. I'm actually looking into getting to acting now.
Acting, dope.
That's something definitely that's new.
That's dope. A lot of girls, and I've worked with females doing modeling for some years now, and it's just a platform to take them to go do something bigger. You know what I mean? And if I guess I'm not a female, but I guess if I was a female, getting pictures and stuff taken and looking dope is dope. You know what I mean? So it's not as easy and as glamorous as everyone thinks. And maybe I'll ask some questions about that in a minute. But what got you into modeling? Number one, was it somebody told you, hey girl, you love being in front of the camera? I just love it. I feel conceited.
What
was your first age that you started? You did your first modeling, little shoot and whatnot?
It was actually in a basement. In an apartment I lived in. We had a photographer downstairs, and he's all like, girl, you look good. Let me take a shoot of you. I was a little nervous. I'm like, I'm a shy kid, so I'm like, you know what? Why not? Let's do this. He posted my picture on Facebook. They blew up. I loved it. So.
Yeah, well, you got a dope look. I've seen your work. It's real modest. It's real crazy because you're real tall, so I'm sure any photographer can feature you different ways, and I've seen them. They've done different, things with you, the body, paint. Everybody go right now. Tell them your Instagram so they can go.
My Instagram is @justbeHonest. That's JES, the letter BAONEST. Just be honest.
Just be honest. Any special shout outs you want to send anybody tonight?
Well, of course, Trip. He's actually got me into this more than I thought I could be.
So. You know what? Let's real quick too. I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I don't know what it's like to lose a mom, but Trip just lost his mom. So my heart goes out to you, Trip. You know that we've talked. Big Easy as well, just lost his mom. Special salute to my boy for holding it together and still concentrating on making his mom proud. And that's all I want you to do, bro. Continue to make your mama proud. Stay rough and tough, bro. It's a rough business. One of my Facebook followers and peoples too just recently jumped on my Facebook and lost their mom as well. His name is I don't know his real name or nothing, but it's the Wise One. So the Wise One, I'm sorry you lost your mom as well. My heart goes out to y'all. I might not communicate with everybody. I can't sometimes. I can't just have anybody come to my house and stuff like that. Just like, y'all can, But I got love for every single one of y'all. I'm sorry I don't spend the time to answer every little single message or make that personal relationship with everybody, but I can't because if I lose myself in some of the relationships, even that I should be spending time, I know go crazy. You know, but I love y'all. I love y'all. Anybody else want to send a shout out to?
My family, of course,
Family.
because they're a big motivator. These Chicago streets are hard, like you said. So to get them out of this is my biggest goal. So they're definitely there.
Book my girl. Tell them where they can book you at, and again, tell them your social media.
Well, you can book me on Instagram, of course, but I'm more on the Snapchat, as you can see, everybody is. So if you want, you can follow me on Snapchat. That's JBCool, COOL 0626.
Any emails?
Yep, that's Bird, BYRD, Jessica, JESSICA @gmail.com.
Thank you for rocking with us here and getting it popping at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, IR Radio. Señorita Carolina, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I see, well, number one, I'm flattered and honored to have you as one of our young ladies of the week. I see that I've been inactive when it comes to the radio stuff. And sometimes I'm a radio host personality and the owner of what I do with the radio stuff. But sometimes I'm just an artist, you know what I mean? So I went on that for a while. I'm back on that. I gave you first dibs. You know, I see your work. I see you do print. I see you do fashion. I see you bougie enough. You know, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And how does it feel to be one of our models of the week at Intellectual Radio, IR Radio?
It feels wonderful. Like when one of my friends, she suggested like you need some contact, you know, and when I did, and you responded, like my work.
Well, we've been doing this for years, you know. Sometimes I get, is this a fake message, or you know, is it a scam? It's a few things about me. Like I said, I'm very reserved. You know what I'm saying? So what you see is what you get. You know what I mean? We've been doing this now for a little while, you know. So Intellectual Radio, baby. I heard radio, pop radio. I don't know what else to tell you. But I do want to tell you. Do you like guacamole? Yeah. You like pico de gallo? It's the little red and green sauce pico de gallo that they have with the chip dip.
Spicy.
Yeah.
At the Mexican joint. What's your favorite food?
Actually, I like crab legs.
Crab legs?
Yeah.
Your crab legs, okay. Do's and don'ts on the health side for these ladies that are trying to get their low, you know, profile low.
To get your profile up, I would say, you know, stay consistent with things. Always study your craft, keep it going. Like you always have to, you know, work hard at what you want. So consistency is the key to it. And, you know, and I think the way you carry yourself or how you want to portray yourself out there. So it's definitely a big part of it, and how you engage with your fans or supporters. So it's a whole collection of things that you have to do. It's not just one thing. It's not just going out there and taking photos and then you think you're doing everything. It's hard work. It's a lot of work that you got to put into it.
I just got hit in the head real quick. I think it was Earl from the corner pocket somewhere. You sing.
Yes.
You sing good. Blow something for me real quick.
You put me on.
No. Come on, girl. Hit me now.
And then you hear my voice all deep
it's all right.
and
You want some water right there, baby. I want to hear the pipes. I want you to blow a little something for me, you know. Give me a quick 12, 8, something, you know. You got it.
You took my love for granted, had a woman on your side, gave you everything, even drained my mind. I never thought that I would get this naive. And that's all.
Okay.
I just didn't.
Make some noise for opening up real quick. Okay. So, you're a model, you're doing your artistry as well, you're working on your music. I'm gonna give you a little advice, it's hard. Just like the modeling. Nobody's gonna cut you no slack in the music business. You know, you gotta go do it. Just like you're doing in the modeling industry, package it, campaign it right, believe in yourself, push yourself, and build that team that's gonna push for you, you know. I love that you can sing though. You know, you got all these rappers, you got all, you know, everybody does the same thing. So, consistency is the key.
Yeah.
You know, thank you for blowing a little something. Some projects you've worked in. Give us give me some names or some drops or some photographers and anybody that you want to say that you worked with and thank them for working with them.
Well, I definitely want to thank one of the designers. His name's Maurice Caesar. He's amazing. I've been working with him since it was like 8 years ago that I think I met him, and we did a fashion show and then did print work. So he's an amazing designer.
Dope.
Now he actually lives in Germany, so he does fashion over there. He came back about a month ago.
Are you originally from here, from the Midwest, Chicago?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So I would say him, and then also just I have so many designers that I've worked with that I just love that, and you know, just that, and then also with my music. There's been a lot of artists I opened up for, and just real, you know, blessed about that. And then now working in film too, and going to Mississippi next week actually to film. So,
Nice. Anybody you want to send a shout out to?
Shout out to my family, of course, because
Hold up.
they're really my number one supporters, especially my mom from day
I'm
one.
all about the family, Pop, all about the family.
Yeah. And then, you know, just everybody that's always been very supportive. And, you know, even on my when I'm down, like people that have lifted me up, and, you know, I see that. So
Tell my people where they can follow you here at Pop Radio and Electro Radio, iHeartRadio.
you can find me on Instagram at carolina.davis, so that's CAROLINA.Davis, DAVIS. And then on Facebook, it's Carolina Davis. Snapchat is Carolina Davis. So you basically can
Carolina
find me.
Davis.
Yeah.
Okay, your booking email?
It's C Davis, so that's CDAVIS music 07@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming through and rocking with us. I really appreciate that. So last, but definitely not least. I say the smallest package, but last. You hear me? They say the last is the best, right? Miss Sinners in the building, man, representing for Latinos. How you feeling today, man?
Good. A little nervous.
Yeah, got that. You at home here. Earl has been doing this. I've been doing this, like I said, 3-4 years. Earl been doing this now, probably over 10-15 years here. Or 10, right? 10-15 years, Earl?
8 years.
8 years? Almost 10 years, man. And Earl hosts, has here about like 90 shows. And it's one big family here. You know, we nobody brings you up here to get in your business or talk about nothing controversial. This is intellectual radio.
Yeah.
My show is about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture, and I just want to empower my people, bring a little bit of light on the wonderful people who are glowing and sharing a little light, so we could just, reciprocate and share light out of intellectual radio as well. So, you're new to modeling.
Yes. This
What
year.
do you like about modeling?
I like the glitz and glamour, like the makeup, because I'm into makeup and all that. So that's like, it's like I wanna look all pretty, airbrushed, all the clothes, So yeah.
I've seen you pop out, and was it to
The yacht party.
to the yacht party, and the whole traditional thing, and like I said, I chose you to be one of the models of the week because I think you got the look. I think you got the potential. I told Jay right here you should do some more shoots and really get into it, take it a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
And I rock with you. You're one of my models of the week.
Thank you.
Where can my people go follow you at?
You can follow me on Facebook is Sin Ann Maldonado, and my Instagram is Sin Beauty. That's all. I keep my Snapchat private.
And you have a booking email if they,
You can book me at Maldonado Cindy Ann at gmail.com.
Any shout outs you want to send anybody?
To my friends, because family's not always there, but my friends has always been there. My closest friends and my significant other's family and my significant other.
That's what's up.
And my kids.
That's what's up. I do want to say thank y'all, all y'all, for coming and being here today with me and being my models of the week. I appreciate it. It's my first week back. I was a little nervous too. I want to send a quick shout out myself. My mother, you know, that she holds me down. That's mommy. I love her. Mommy, arroz con andule cuando llegue a la casa. You know, some of that stuff. I want to send a special salute to, again, Rivas Empire in Cali. Been supporting me hard on this season, this whole project. I'm now laying, and I just laid. My brother, I want to congratulate him and Jax for their new home out. Well, I don't want to say where they bought it, but they got a new home. Much success to them. I want to send a special salute to not only Cannon, but of Montana. You know, make sure you book her at her email, which is, you'll find it somewhere on my page. But Cannon, Montana, make sure to get up with Cannon for your video work. But I also want to send Jessica, that's always rocking with Cannon, a special salute. I've been dragging her all over the city for the last month and a half as well. So thank you for being patient and being so productive with us as well. Big Country Dad, that's my dude, special salute to him. And last but not least, Jay Photography. Special salute to her and her family. Lucky, Pops, the whole family. I love you guys. Before I do close out my show, another project just dropped today from a Chicago artist called Halo, Hypno Carlito. Go check that out. Heat Sauce. Out right now, Forever Legend brand. So we do. You're going to check me out with my new lovely ladies and hosts next week, 7 p.m. We have Popradio Intellectual Radio already.
Swear to God, you changed on niggas. You say you my dog, but you ain't my dog. Tryna get right, you put niggas on pause. Tryna do right, you remember them talk. I ain't tryna get fame from niggas. Got a real bad hand, but I play my card. When I heard niggas hate, boy, ate my heart. You was right there with him, so you ain't my dog. I ain't gon' put blame on niggas.